Week 15 we have the Merseyside Derby, and in this weekend Premier League come to the week 16 game. We have another big derby in this weekend, Manchester Derby, which is the main event of all of the 10 games. So I will predict my score on the next 10 games in this round. First, Everton versus Chelsea. This is an interesting game. Everton just thrashed by Liverpool in Merseyside Derby, and Chelsea beat Aston Villa 2-1. And Everton coach was just sacked this morning, and they were replaced maybe by their sub-manager or another new manager. I'm not confirmed yet. But usually when a team they change or switch the manager, maybe will bring positive to the team. So in this matter, I pick a surprising result here. I pick Everton can steal a point on Chelsea here. My prediction score, Everton 2, Chelsea 2. The next game, AFC Bournemouth versus Liverpool. Liverpool are in a very strong running trend. We knew last weekend they are big crash Everton 5-2. That was an amazing result, and their attacking lines are in a very good form. But there is a trouble. Although they are attacking in a very good form, but their defensive line are looking more weaker than last season. Last season, they have quite many games without any concede a goal. But in this season, they already concede many games. So this game, I think they may concede again, and I predict Bournemouth maybe make a surprising result here. Because Liverpool, they may restore some of their players due to the Champions League game of next week. Next week is their deadly Champions League game. They need to win the game, must-win game for them, because they will face the direct opponent to chase a press to the round 16 from Champions League. So that is a must-win game for Liverpool. So in this Premier League, they already has a very quite obvious leading in the table. So I think they may use some sub-player to play this game. So I think Bournemouth have chance to steal a point here. 1-1 my prediction score. Next, the third game, Tottenham Hotspur versus Burnley. And we knew Tottenham Hotspur last game they are lost to Manchester United at Old Trafford, and this is the first loss for their new manager Jose Mourinho. While Burnley lost to the defending champion Man City 1-4. That is not a surprising result. And I think Spurs may come to their win, and 3-1 my prediction score here. Next, Watford versus Crystal Palace. Last game, Watford lost to Leicester City. That is not a surprising result because Leicester City is another good form team just behind Liverpool. And Crystal Palace beat Bournemouth on last game at home. Now they are playing away, and Watford playing at home. I think Watford need point to make themselves escape on the relegation zone. They really need to chase point now. So I pick Watford can win on home. 2-1 my prediction score. Next, Manchester City versus Manchester United. This is the game I talk about, Manchester Derby. Here was very interesting here because Man City on this recent few weeks, they not looking in a very good form. They lose quite many points here, and that is the reason why they are only on third position. In this Manchester Derby, they have some issue on them. United have played a very weak and very disappointed game when they face the team like promotion team or the bottom list table team. But they have a good fighting spirit when they play against the top team. Look at the current records, they have not lost to any of the top teams so far. So this Manchester Derby, could they continue this record? This is a very interesting question. And I believe Manchester United can at least steal a point. I pick a 1-1 draw here. Next, Aston Villa versus Leicester City. So Aston Villa lost to Chelsea, and Leicester City have beat Watford on their last game. And for the good of the Premier League, I wish Leicester City can continue their winning streak. They have very good players like Jamie Vardy and James Maddison. These two players score a lot of goals in this recent game and bring the victory to the Leicester City. I hope Leicester City can continue the win and give some challenging for the leaders Liverpool. My prediction score: Leicester City win 2-1 on Aston Villa. Newcastle United versus Southampton. I think this is a quite balancing game. Last game, Newcastle have beat the opponent and Southampton also beat the opponent. So in this matter, I pick home team had the advantage here. I think Newcastle can continue their winning streak here. 1-0 for Newcastle United. Next, Norwich City versus Sheffield United. And this time is both teams who lose in their last game. So last week both teams lose and now Norwich City are playing at home. Sheffield United lost to Newcastle United, but I think Sheffield United actually in this season as a promotion team they play very good. So I quite surprised when they lost at Newcastle United in the last game. So I believe this game they maybe can come back. I pick they will win here. 2-1 for Sheffield United. Next, Brighton and Hove Albion against Wolverhampton Wanderers. This is another interesting game because Brighton and Hove Albion just surprisingly beat Arsenal at away, and Wolverhampton had win over West Ham United. So Brighton made a surprising result at last game. They beat the currently down form Arsenal, and they play at home. I think they will not lose. I pick a draw here. I pick a 1-1 draw for this game. For our last game, that is West Ham United versus Arsenal. Arsenal already 9 games without the win here on the Premier League. So I think maybe this is the time for them to find back a win here. Their coach had the pressure, their players had the pressure. And last game, West Ham lost to Wolverhampton, and Arsenal, of course, like I mentioned before, they lost to Brighton at home in surprisingly. And this game, I pick Arsenal can come back to the win. 2-1 for Arsenal. This is all my week 16 prediction score here. You all can collapse and join with me, comment your prediction below. So if you like my video, subscribe and support me. And I will make the further prediction on the following weeks. Thanks for watching.